Let's keep it.
Us.
Relax. Sit down if you wish. I want to thank everybody for being here today. I know we didn't have as many people as planned because I had to reschedule due to the weather. And I apologize. Next time I'll schedule the weather a little sooner, so we'll make sure it's good. It means a lot to me having everybody here, whether you're a spectator or whether you're on the mat. I greatly, greatly appreciate, and I'm humbled to have all of you here today. And my heart is out to you. Thank you very much. So before we start, I do want to say a couple of things real quick. So we're lucky right now. We have Soki Paul Johnson. Soki Paul Johnson. He's a well-known native of Springfield, and he is a martial arts figurehead. He holds a 10th Dan in Kenpo. He began his journey in the arts in 1969 with Doju under the teachings of Sabu Sanchez, and then Kenpo teachings under Kylie Griffin. He also founded the Red Dragons Kenpo Karate Studio in 1986. He's known me since I was a white belt. And Soki, I'm grateful for you being here today. This is his first time coming with us while we're doing a seminar, and I greatly appreciate you being here today. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our second 10th Dan is a newly promoted 10th Dan, Professor John Hatfield. Professor John Hatfield. I gotta make sure I got my notes. I don't call him Soki, you get all messed up. Professor John Hatfield bowed into his first dojo in 1973. 1973 or 1870? 1970.
1770.
He was a student of Sensei Frederick for a short time before transferring to the United Studios of Self-Defense in Brockton, Massachusetts. It was there that he met Grandmaster Gallagher and started a lifetime as a student-teacher relationship. Professor Hatfield has been a student of Chinese Kenpo for over 4 decades. In the past, Professor Hatfield was an active boxing and kickboxing competitor. He's recognized as a 9th Dan, but currently now a 10th in Chinese Kenpo. He will always remain under the tutelage of Grandmaster Gallagher and pass his lineage down to others. Now, in addition to our life achievers, I do have 3 special guests. First, I want to thank Garrett Grosbeck. He's a Kenpo player. And I have a lot to read. I don't want to read the whole thing, so I'm going to pick some of it.
Turn it down.
He's a professional Koto player, and I'm grateful for you being here today, my friend. I met him out with Danelle out in Hartford. I think it was at the Hartford demo. It was beautiful. He's also a PhD candidate in ethnomusicology at Wesleyan. He holds a Shodan or beginner's level license in the Miyagi Koto style. He began playing Koto and studying abroad as a student at Sophia University in Tokyo. And since 2014 has studied Koto with Grandmaster Dashihan. Mene Okawakizi, I don't pronounce that one right.
That was pretty good, Shihan.
And he holds he holds an MM from Nagoya College of Music, earned the Japanese Ministry as a Japanese Ministry of Education, a scholar, and an MA from Wesleyan University. I could read all this, but it'll take me forever. Garrett, it's a pleasure having you here today. And we also have 2 other special guests. Barbara Lee Chan. Barbara Lee Chan. Master Chan. Master Chan was certified by the USA Wushu Kung Fu Federation and the USA National Tai Chi Wan Federation in 2005 as one of the first lifetime national judges and instructors in the USA. She's judged many national and international Wushu tournaments and team trials, studying under Master Meli Chow, Master Ji Yu Yi, and several internationally known grandmasters. Forgive me if I mispronounce a little bit, Master Chan. Master Chan has won numerous medals in Tai Chi Quan and the USA Canada and China, including the USA NTTCCF, TCCF Cup, a 6th Duan holder in Chinese martial arts. She is currently a part-time college professor, teaching accredited courses in Tai Chi Quan in Connecticut, and also a Tai Chi Quan coach at Meli's School of Tai Chi and Kung Fu right in Manchester, right next door. Thank you, Master Chan. It's a pleasure having you. Olympic gold medalist, if I remember properly. And our third special guest is Sensei Jorge Perez. There he is out there in the corner. He was born in Caracas, Venezuela. Began training in Chinese martial arts at age 5 under Eunice Zapata. He went on to represent both Venezuela and the United States in international competition, winning 12 medals at the World Kung Fu Champions, including 3 golds, and twice earning the title of NASCA World Champion. A third degree black belt, and disciple in the Wu-Tan lineage of Grandmaster Li Yun Hua. Pronounce it?
Yun Chao. Yep.
Chao. Jorge has dedicated his life by preserving and sharing traditional Kung Fu through the arts at praying mantis, Bahi, Bagua, and Pigua.
Yep.
Very good. It's a pleasure to have you out here today.
Thank you very much.
So with that, let's see. And there's one person who's not here yet, so I can't do the introduction. So what I would like to do is I would like to start our opening ceremony demonstrations. The first person to come up, yes, I believe is going to be Master Chan. She's going to perform a Kung Fu kata with a sword. And after Master Chan is done, then Lao Shi is going to come up and do a praying mantis form.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you.
What was that?
Just wait, I think I stop, so I don't want it to be flying around.
Good job. Push.
Stop. Got lotion. Push.
Push. Good.
All right, let's line up. Let's keep it up. High ranks. Let's line up by rank. Come on.
Go, I got to go.
Shihan, you're here.
Yes, sir.
Where's my 10th Dons? You're staying there, I guess, today. Professor. Where's my 9th Dons? 8th Dons. 7th Dons. You're over here. 6th Dons. There. 5th.
E6.
4th. Next row. 3rd. 2nd. 1st. Everyone stand behind someone? Good. Next row. High ranks. High brown. Work your way down. Brown. Purple, brown, blue, purple. Green, orange, yellow, white. Everybody behind someone? Spread out. We got the whole dojo. Go down further. Spread out. Give yourself some room. Let's keep it up.
Yeah.
Soki. Who's? Shihan. Who's? Professor. Who's? Black belts. Who's? Let's start out. Let's warm up. Let's keep it up. We'll do this real easy. We're going to do 20 jumping jacks just for a second. 20 begin. Go. Keep it out. Go. Here. Bring it down. Biggie side. Right side. Stretch it out. Whatever's comfortable for you. The right side. Itch. Oh my gosh.
Go.
Change it up. Verse it. Change it up. Point your toes up right from there. Change it up. Do reverse it. Change it up. Last time. Let's keep it up. Slowly come down to your toes. Real slow. Yeah, loosen it up. Now back up real slow. Get our back a little bit. And back down. Count out real slow. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ru, chichi, hachi, ku, ju. Up. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ru, chichi, hachi, ku, ju. Let's keep it up. Then do our neck. I recommend stretching out your wrists as well, but a neck to the front. Begin.
Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ru, chichi, hachi, ku, ju.
Yashiro to the back. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, chichi, hachi, ku, ju. To the front.
Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, chichi, hachi, ku, ju.
Shiro. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, chichi, hachi, ku, ju. To the right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, chichi, hachi, ku, ju. To the left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, chichi, hachi, ku, ju. Big side again. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, chichi, hachi, ku, ju. Reverse. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, chichi, hachi, ku, ju. Let's keep it up. And get your fight stance. Right from here, just gonna stretch it, just the back leg, you're just gonna switch it out. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, chi, hot, Two. Two. Stand. Wait. It. Nick. Son. Keep. Go. Root. Keep. Hot. Two. 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 Keep it up. Keep it up. Go. Block our thumbs. Do it. Watch first. We're gonna sweep the floor. Big giant circle. Right from here. Ready. Edge. Knee. San. Sheep. Go. Root. Chichi. Almost. Hachi. Two. And two. And the other way. It. Knee. San. Sheep. Go. Root. Cheap. Huh? Two. Two. Let's keep it up. That'll be good. We'll do some rolls. I think we're good. Go get it on the mat. Get it on the mat. Pete, where's my guy? Okay. Okay, so I thought about what the curriculum's going to be today. So I want to have it simple jiu-jitsu and more advanced. I'm trying to get a good mix. Not everyone in here is jiu-jitsu. We have all sorts of styles, which I absolutely love. So what we're going to do is something very simple at first. I want everyone to pair up. Everyone pair up real quick. Pair up! Okay? I don't want my students working with each other. Good someone, all right? Good. All right, so we're going to do an exercise. We're going to do an exercise first. It's very simple to do. Okay, very simple to do. All he's going to do, he's going to straight punch, he's going to slap it. All we're going to do is slap it. That's all we're going to do. Okay, and then we're going to do an outside block. We're going to do what's going to be one to the side. Do not push his hand down. This is just an exercise. Do not push his hand down. You go to the side, and then to the side. Coming in, we go to the side, and the side. Oops. Okay, come again, side, side. Now we're going to go left, right, left, right. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. Side, side. Then we push it down. 1, 2, 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. So, 1, 2, 3. Push. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, right, left, right. Go 1, 2, 3, and I punch his stage. And then punches me. We go nice and slow at first. We go nice and slow. We slow motion. We hit it. Outside, down, punch. Side, side, down, punch. And then as you get more proficient, you can build up your speed. And eventually, punch.
Got it, Pete.
So you want to start slow, and eventually you're going to whale this guy, but not today. It takes time to practice it. All my belts do this. And this is just an exercise which is going to lead us into our techniques. Pair up. We're going to go real slow. 1, 2, side, side, down, punch.
One, two,
Us.
three.
Puss. You been working anything else, Chad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. We can do that all day if you want. I don't think so. Pete, where's my guy? Okay, so for our first technique, what's going to happen with our technique coming through? I don't want to fight. I'm just going to slap it. All we do is slap it. That's it. And then, with our other hand, we're turning her and inverting it in this part here. If he punches, I'm going to guide it. So my thumb is on the base of his wrist for the fulcrum. I'm going to create a fulcrum on the base of his wrist. I don't want to fight. And now we can lock him up. We can bring him up. We can lock him up. Not hard to do. I don't want to fight. Move, guide it, lock it, bring him up, take him down. Lock. Hook him up. See the hook up. Okay? One more time, real slow. I don't want to fight. My hands are not here. It takes at least a half a second to elevate the hands all the way up to here. My hands are here, midways. I don't want to fight. That guy over there was talking, Shihan. He's the one who does it best all the time. He looks so calm and timid, and he's ready. So from here, I don't want to fight. A little quicker than that. Okay? Lock it. Thumb on the back. When we grab the back of the thumb, he's going to go real low, because I'm going to make him low. I'm going to palm the back of his hand, and my fingers are grabbing. My thumb is sticking straight up, but I'm just going to move my thumb to the side to bring him up. Okay, so when he comes in, lock him up, take down. Sarah. From here. No, his arms are hey, make more pace. Yeah, no, right here. She was turning sideways. Look at that. Push and pull. You feel anything yet? Then look at it. Feel him? He's double jointed, obviously. When you feel pain, let me know. Found him out. Let's go to our second one. Okay, we're going to go through 5 or 6 stuff today. I want to make sure we get a little bit of everything. So, like I mentioned before, there's a lot of different styles here. Jiu-Jitsu is primarily about joint manipulation, understanding the indexes and how the function of the index and the joints, how they work. So, we'll do some basic Jiu-Jitsu, and we'll build on it a little bit more, so everybody gets a little taste of something. Okay, so Pete's going to grab and punch me in the head. He likes it. He's going to grab and we loosen it. When we do this, that brings up a good point. Real slow. I don't want to see this. Let me rephrase this. I want you to train slow, but I do not want you to stay there. So when you're practicing, real super slow, Pete. I don't want to see this type of attack when you're doing your techniques and you're practicing. You can go slow to learn it, but eventually, when you're going to do this, you got to learn to be able to do techniques properly. So don't train like this forever. You need to be able to go in and punch and train hard. And real slow, Pete. Okay, real slow, see, we come through, we do a chicken wrist. Yeah. Instead of just an outside block, we make them say, what's that word? Ouch. Okay, so we're gonna strike. We just strike again. Knee keel, bring him down with the first half that we just did, or we take him down. Do we understand that? So when someone grabs you, what's the first thing you do? Grab them. We'll slow. Boom. As soon as he grabs, you grab him. Strike. Slide up. Knee keel. Who does not understand knee keel? Raise your hand. Okay, good. I'll work with you guys. We do the same thing we did the first time. Bring him down, hook him up. The whole technique looks like this. Listen, grab and hook. Lock him. Lock him up. Who's next? You don't want him. Okay. Let's keep. Pair up.
Dude, I will fight all day. Saying like, dude, so I can't really up myself.
Chicken wrap. Not this. Chicken wrap. Because bam, bam. You want to get some base.
Look at that.
Smack.
Someone grab you, grab him.
Doing it wrong. Right there. Yours. Bam. Strap. Slide down.
Lean towards
Wait. There you go. Right there. No power. No power. And if you keep, you got it. I have to work on myself. Grab.
Remember, he's made out of rubber, so this material's not going to be much. We have to throw him and get the back. Yeah, that's it. Right. Now he's not thinking about this. Issue my horn. Yes.
Leave that part.
Even if he's made up.
Oh.
No, I get it once. Show me the first two things we've done.
Oh my.
Dominate.
You got
Slap it. This is the exercise. Catch it. Bend him up. No, you're doing it. That's right. No. Yummy. One more time. One more time. Wait. Show me the exercise. Boom, boom, boom. Punch. 1, 2, 3. Punch. Punch him. Close. Good. Yummy. That's practical application. I like that. Now show me the technique. I love picking on this guy. That's right. Push his head. Yeah, now go through. Take him out. Look out for the guy behind you. Yummy. Good job, guys. So now we're going to move a little bit more. Like I said, basic jiu-jitsu, knee field, common for most systems. So he's going to grab and hook again. But at this time, instead of coming through with a palm heel, we're going to come through with an elbow strike. We're going to grab and hook. We're going to block it. We're going to elbow strike it. When we elbow strike it, we take this hand and put it against us so our palm is facing out. We're not going to grab our backwards. Everyone understand that? So grab and hook. Strike. Elbow. And now that way you can grab his fingers and go into bow and arrow. Okay? All right, from here, I don't want to see anyone reaching up underneath to try to get that sun kill. Let him do the work. Look at that rib. Ah, love it. Bonus point. That low hanging rib. You hit that rib, crack it. You ain't gonna be breathing very well. Listen. Strike. Elbow. Go into the bow and arrow. Lock him up. Sun kill. There it up.
Yeah, that's my better.
Same thing. Grab and hook. Block it, but elbow strike. Oh, one more time. Grab you. Now right from there. No. Now instead of our arm being up. Now right from there, you gotta make your fingers punch right. Yeah, look at that. And a bonus plan. It's called the bow and arrow. That's what I like. Elbow strike. There you go. Grab those fingers.
Here. Turn. Don't do it. That's what I then inspection double tap. So
Now don't let it.
now, do it.
I can't get my fingers in, Josh.
Mine's on. I'll switch. So,
Come here. Push. Okay. That's that one.
Go, Sensei.
Zaya. Oh, Shihan Terry. Oos.
Thank you.
He's got to get home.
Thank you.
All right, let's go into our next technique. Use my body. I mean my body. The next technique, you're coming with a punch. You want to hit him in the head with a hook. We always step into him. We always step in. We don't do this and step back. And when we block it, we don't block into it because I'm only a 98-pound person and he's a 270-pound guy. So when he comes to punch, I always go towards him. Always go towards him. Hands up. He goes towards him. I'm dancing. We go right in as if it's dancing. So now when he's punching me, I'm going to engage. There's our chicken wrist, okay? Come right into that head. He's coming in. Chicken wrist. Look at this. We're going to break his arm. We're going to snap it. We're going to hyperextend it. What I want everyone to do is grab the shoulder.
thank you,
I
Shihan.
don't want us to hyperextend and injure each other today. Okay, so we're going to just kind of use the shoulder so we don't hurt each other. It's coming through. Engage him. Hit that elbow. Downward elbow strike. Downward elbow strike is next. He's coming in. We strike. Snap. And I'm going to give him a headlock. But instead of just staying in a headlock, I'm going to move backwards. Okay? And you're going to move that foot out of the way. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to trade hands. Okay? So the technique's going to look like this. We come through. Strike. Strike. And it's in there. When we're striking to save our lives, we're going to go for the throat. Okay? But we're going to hit the front. Protect our rookies. Start coming. I go into him. I don't come back. He comes in. I go into him. Right. Strike. Loosen. Pop. Loosen. Tear it up. Pass at the end.
Pretty sure.
I have a hard time. Having a hard time getting
Coming in with a hook. I don't want to fight for a right. Bam. Instead of that, over here. Downward elbow straight. Put him in a headlock. This was.
Try your rear foot.
This hand.
Try your rear foot. So if you're fighting right side forward or left side forward, doesn't matter. If you're blocking the right hand,
Not this one.
no, that's your front foot. Yeah, that's fine.
We follow this guy. How we doing? More to go. So, for those of you that have harder styles as well, a lot of breaking and force and strikes and power, Jiu-Jitsu also has a lot of power strikes that you don't have to use a lot of power. I'm going to do elbow strike, most powerful, MP, maximum power. So when I strike Pete, I'm not going to do it too hard, but I'm not going to be hitting Pete outside. I'm going to stop him. Pretend your arm is chopped right off, and you're going to poke him in the chest with your stump. That's what the strike is going to be. He's coming in with a hook. I'm going to hit him. I'm going to stop him with that elbow strike. It's a very powerful strike. He's gonna say ouch, because I'm just lying right into him. I don't have to wind up hard. Sorry, Pete, I know it's hard. It's a hard strike, but don't back up. When he executes, you go in and look at that leg. One, comes up with an uppercut. Throw it in the other hand. What you guys can do today is lock him up and bring him up like we've done all day. But I'm gonna do something different. I don't want you guys getting thrown. I'm gonna move to you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and look at that. We all know about Pete and his blocks. Whoops. Just a simple full mute. Okay, one more time. So when he comes in, this left hand, I'm putting it right here. All I'm doing is protecting my head. And I'm striking in, uppercut. Throw it in the other hand. Look at that. See? And then from here, I'll throw him one more time. Okay? I don't want to fight this guy. He's hitting me, so I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna lock him right up. Oh, I dropped his heel. Break that up. Remember, what do you do? Oh wait, I did it right. What do I do? Create. I always create, because every time you get in a fight with anybody, it's not going to be A, B, C, and D. It doesn't work that way. It always gets sloppy. So you adapt to it. All we're doing today is putting tools in your toolbox. A block, a strike, technique, tools in the toolbox. So when the situation happens, something, you pull the tools out and you create something. Los. Pair it up.
Yeah, I mean, you could do
Taking this flavor.
Look at that switch hand.
Yeah. Once the
Oh, is that a kilo?
yes, I need to.
Yes, yes.
So,
All right, everyone good on that one? We got one more that we're going to review from last year. I always throw one in from the previous year so we can get a little bit of reminder. Let's come on in, Pete. We've done hooks, we've done grabs and hooks, we've done a bunch of things. I just got choke. When someone grabs you, what do? Grab them. But where? Where do we grab? So when you grab, I'm automatically going into the pressure point, so he says, ouch. Okay? Everyone put your arms out. Pressure point. 1, 2. Going on the outside, and we're getting right on the inside of that joint. When you get more proficient, you can make him say ouch there, you can make him say ouch here, you can make him say ouch even higher, but we're going to go right in the joint. It might be hard if you're made out of plastic though. Let me see. So from here, we have pressure point. See, this guy here is made out of plastic. I think he's a mutant. I don't know. We'll work with you.
that's good.
Okay? So as soon as he grabs, I'm going right for that pressure point. And I gotta take his mind. I gotta take his mind off of choking me because I need to breathe. So pressure point. I'm in control. I'm in control right here. Loosen him up. I'm gonna pressure and I'm gonna turn him sideways. Slow motion. I'm punching. I'm gonna use that pressure point to turn him out. There's a big hole right here. I'm gonna go inside. I'm doing outside block. I'm gonna rotate his shoulders 90 degrees when I do that. But this hand is going under his chin. Oops. Come in. 1, 2. It's under his chin. Take it. It's gonna look just like this. That's it. That's after we punch. Rotate, take him down. 1, 2, take him down. Finish him up. One more time. Close. 1, 2, take him down. What do we do with that facial hair? We grab it. Oh, facial hair. Beautiful. That's not fair. You guys do? Fair enough. I'll float around.
Wow, that was insane to say. All
Turn
right.
sideways. You guys good on this? Show me.
One thing that you can when you're on your side.
No. Professor?
No.
Current title? Oh, Brown. Okay, Brown.
They ain't up there yet.
I'm looking. All right,
We working on it. We working on it.
Grandmaster Anwar Drone.
All right.
Where's your dad?
Mom.
I knew he was going to say that. I already wrote it down. Well, go ahead, keep going. How you doing, my friend?
Good. I finally made it.
It's you missed the kung fu. You missed the guy that comes in. He's a three-gold medalist in China. Plays 12 times, 3 world champions. The guy's done. And then Barbara Tan. So you missed it. That's all I'm doing. One of the last.
Okay.
Come on, Keon. Oh. Beating up the poor purple belt. He's a nice guy. He was here on Wednesday with Professor Knox.
Now I was looking over there. They had me going. That's what. I had to get him over there and beat him up before the Grandmaster does.
All right, so I want to thank everyone again for today. I hope you guys got a chance to pick up some of the basic Jujitsu stuff that we teach with the West Open Jiu-Jitsu system. I've been doing this total of 33 years. Love the art. Grandmaster Anwar here, he helped me train my whole time coming up. You know, it's been a privilege, and I miss training. Yeah. Again, what I'm going to do, we're going to take like a 10 minute break. We've got a cooler full of waters. Let's get some water, some hydration. I'm going to turn it over to Professor John Hatfield. Professor Hatfield's going to have you for at least half an hour, maybe an hour, whatever he chooses. And after that, we're going to go upstairs. We're going to eat. We're going to do some raffles. Did everybody get an understanding of what we did today?
Yes, sir.
Do you think you've got something that you can bring home?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Remember, these are tools for the toolbox. You don't have to do the technique just right perfectly. But now, hey, I know I can hit this guy in the elbow if I engage him. Oh, there's a pressure point here. I can do that too. I can change a hand. Take those tools, put them in your toolbox. So when some idiot wants to harm you or your loved one or something, that you can do something. If you're able to do something, if they're engaging you and you're aware of it, you can do something. Not interested in what you can't do. Like I was Shihan. We did a seminar at the seniors. 95-year-old lady, 65 and 95. 95-year-old lady in a wheelchair.
Those are the ones you gotta watch out for.
Yeah, I know. She feels up. There's 38 people there. She's like, I'm hopeless. I can't do anything. And her mind was solid. I looked at her and said, what are you talking about? Your health is. He could play with his mind first. Well, don't hurt me. You know, I'm told this. I've got grandkids. Okay, if that ain't working, you get your finger. You bend that finger.
Yeah.
Break that finger. No, they're not. There's things every person can do. And I don't care what you can't do. I'm not interested in this. In the last comment I want to make, well, one or two. The signs, when you guys come in, everyone got a chance to read the signs? Okay?
Sir.
I honor and respect all martial arts styles. Everyone who comes in here wants to train, wants to expand. My system, you'll never hear me say mine is the best, because there is no system. Every single system that's out there has something beautiful within it. It's like a block of clay. Whittle a little bit away here. Oh, there's a work of art inside it. With another block of clay. Oh, it's a different piece of art in this artwork. Every single system that's out there has something beautiful. So take the good, take whatever I can give you, take what you can get, and make your martial arts resume and understanding of the arts of how the body functions. Use it for yourselves and pass it on. Always pass it on. Does anyone have any questions for me? All right, the last thing I want to do is up real quick. Soki Paul. Us. Respect Soki Paul Johnson. Us. Professor. Us. Shihan Master, all the black belts up there. Osa. Grandmaster. Us. All the rest of you. Okay. With that, I'm going to turn this over to Professor after a 5 or 10 minute break. We can get some water and rehydrate, and then that way we don't get all cramped up. Okay? Include that. Good time. Grandmaster, you're yeah. There's. Yeah.
I hope you know what yours is.
Real quick, I was thinking to myself, I was listening to a podcast on the way, and I have about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive here, which by the way is more than worth it. I would have driven 4 hours. I was listening to a podcast with Simon Sinek, who wrote the book on why. And I just want to throw this out here, okay? So I kept asking myself, okay, why did you drive an hour and a half, 2 hours out here? Why did you leave your wife, piss your wife off? I always piss my wife off, I guess, just by being alive. But I was like, okay, why did you do this? And I'll tell you why I did this. Because you're worth it. Everybody here is worth it. And I'm going to get into some stuff, and I do some really controversial stuff. I hope I don't make anybody mad, but I say some really controversial stuff. I'll get into it later. I don't think it's really that controversial. I just think it's the truth. But you know, the reason why I'm doing this is why. Now we have a lot of disciplines on the floor. Taekwondo. Shout out to Sir Kempo here. I know there's judo here. He skipped out. He's in the sunshine in North Carolina, wherever he is. Taekwondo. So we have a lot of disciplines here. And what I want to point out to you is there are no such thing as bad martial arts, only bad martial arts. Okay? Your system made it here because somebody lived to teach it. So go back 300, 400, 500 years, feudal Japan, invasion of Okinawa, southern China. There were systems that made it out of there because the person using that system really knew what they were doing and it worked. Okay, so anybody that says, gee, well, that doesn't work, that's a load of crap. Okay, so that's what I love about these multiple systems. What I'm going to do here is try to take something that's universal to all martial arts systems and hopefully make you look at what you're doing just a little bit better. And that way, it doesn't really matter what I'm doing. I think you just got a ton of curriculum.
I mean, that's the thing.
I'm going to try to stay away from that as much as possible, unless I have to show you a specific technique. But I want you guys to play with this. I want you guys to really use this. I'm going to be working. So my background is I started in 1973 in a guy's cellar when I was 9 years old. He was a Kempo instructor. I knew very little about him. I went every Saturday for about 3 years until the dojo flooded. His basement flooded, right? Everybody lived through something like that, right? And that was it. He had to stop teaching. And then I went to the United Studios on North Palms Brockton. It was one of the first original, 5 original United Studios, which was, of course, run by Fred Bellari. When it became Fred Bellari's, we were the group of guys that kind of absconded and went on our own when it ended. For the last 25 years, myself and my instructor have been learning Sifu Winter Wu. Does anybody know Sifu Wu from Chicopee? Right, I know you do. Anybody else? He's amazing. When people ask me who's the best martial artist you've ever met, I say Piching Wu, and they go, who's that? And I say, that's the issue. So I'm going to say his name as much as possible. When I was written up the Deadly Art of Survival, I made sure that he was in there. We photographed him. And I've been studying for him for 25 years. The cool thing about Sifu is it required to change the Chinese temple. Block time, straight block, straight down, right, straight block. There's only so many techniques to pick up, and they all work if the structure is set, if the application. Does that make sense to everybody? You know, everybody's, I always thought Taekwondo was a joke until I got hit with a roundhouse kick upside my head, right? I always thought Kyokushin was a little bit overdone until some guy threw a spin in the wheel kick and hit me upside my head. It's all, you know, and as far as the application of this, I'm going to show you all applications that do. What's worked for me in my dojo, in my school, my curriculum, is I do 70% training, 20% curriculum, and 10% application. You're going to get mostly application today. I am going to show you a set of movements called 12 hands. That's right from the Southern Temple in China. I'm going to show you some 12 hands. I'm going to work with that. Hopefully what you're going to do is start looking at it in your system. Start finding these movements in the structure in your system. Here's where it gets controversial. Here's where I get controversial. And I just don't care. I don't care. I'm 61 years old. If I'm lucky, I got 20 more years on this planet. 20, maybe.
You got more than that.
Maybe. And I plan on pissing people off for the next 20 years. What's the best way? What's really great about this week, some young adults here. Is anybody still a teenager here? Okay, cool. So you're fine. Are you out of high school?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're not getting bullied on the bus anymore. You're not getting bullied in the locker room. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about de-escalating the piece of crap that's pulling your hair in the bus, right? That's all gone. So what happened? What we're faced with is if we ever have to use this, we have to really use this. What's the best way to keep somebody from killing you?
Run away.
I just told you I was 61. I ain't running it. What's the best way to keep somebody from killing you? Here's the controversial part. You've done everything right. You've educated yourself. You made some money. You moved into the right neighborhood. I got out of North Montello Street in Brockton. I don't live there anymore. Right? I live in the suburbs of Bridgewater. Right? I went to nursing school. Believe it or not, I'm a nurse, and I can't believe what I'm going to say that's going to counter that. What's the best way to keep somebody from killing you?
Kill them first, right?
Thank you, Pete. Kill them first. You're on a bus platform at 2 o'clock in the morning trying to get to Poughkeepsie, New York to see your aunt, right? And somebody approaches you, right? And they taking your lunch money, Pete? Now, what are they there for? It ain't right, right? Whatever they're there for ain't right. What's the best way to defend yourself against somebody trying to kill you? Right. I'm not giving you permission to go out there and smack somebody upside the head with a baseball bat that's been a jerk to you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying with somebody, if you get into a situation now, if you get into what Grandmaster Gascon from the Chow lineage in Kempo, if you get to that what's called the bubble, and that bubble bursts, and you do everything around that bubble, you look for an exit, you try to get away, you try to de-escalate, you try to be a nice guy, right? You try to reason, you try to get your wallet, but when that bubble bursts, right, they call the bang, you better be ready to do damage to that person, unfortunately. I'm a nurse, man. I work with people all the time. I work with adolescent kids, man. I'm the nicest guy you ever want to meet in your life. But if you're trying to kill me, I want to work with those kids tomorrow morning, right? Okay, I want to make a difference. My life's more important than yours. And that's why I just said, that's why I'm here. I'm here for you. You guys count. Okay? So I'm going to show you some different things. We are going to go over 12 hands. I'm going to get to the speech real soon. I am going to teach some things. But you've had a million instructors, and the problem with this is instructors regurgitate stuff and they say it and they don't really know what they're talking about. And that's, believe me, nobody here. But the best defense is an offense. Does that make sense? Does anybody ever taught you how to do that? I'm going to take silence as a no, except for a few people, right? Right? The best defense is an offense, okay? When you're in a situation where you feel threatened, you see that left pec flex and you see that shoulder turn, you're getting hit. You do not have to wait. Hell, you don't even have to block if you know how to testify in court, right? Does that make sense? Does everybody understand that?
That's the time we in. I said that's the time we in. They go to court.
They go to court. So what? You go to court. So what? It's better be tried by 12 than tried by 6, right?
That's right.
Okay. So I'm going to show you some different things. As far as, so there is a couple of givens here. You have to work out of a distance zone of 2. What I mean by if I'm here in a distance zone of 1, he wants to hit me, right? He's more than likely going to hit me. If I get the correct block off or the correct technique off, I'm lucky. It's a little bit skill, but it's a lot of luck, right? Hit. All right. Do it again. Okay. This is zone 1. This is dangerous. I don't care how fast you are, how talented you run. Okay, use that exact same technique and hit me. That's zone 2. Okay, so everything we do today is going to be from zone 2. And why zone 2? Is because what I just told you about that left pec flexing, and that shoulder coming back, or that look in his eye, or he has to step forward now to hit me, doesn't he? I get to read him. I can say, okay, his right's coming in. His right's not coming straight down the pike, it's coming at a little bit of an angle. I can see that with his elbow, I can see that with his hand and his forearm. I get to read him. Everybody's here has watched somebody punch them 1,000 times. Now it's time to use it. Okay, you can use something different. I had time. I'll give myself distance, I get myself a read. Amy tried faking me. I looked a little bit. They tried faking me, but I got in. Then tell them what to throw. That's application.
Let's.
Right? Everybody take this. It's going to mean something. Okay? I promise you. Anybody. If you're working with somebody, just take one for now. I printed it on good paper because I ran out of bad paper. And, I keep getting copies of it. It's actually, I took my patch and I outlined my patch. It's the reason why my patch is an automatic. Okay? Everybody here know how to tell time on an analog clock? Shut up. All right.
They don't know no more.
They don't. So there's a reason. The Chinese, before their work clocks, had an octagon. And these were symbols. You'll see them a lot of times hanging up in dojos or pools or schools. You'll see these hanging up, and it's an octagon. And then there's everything inside. And what those are are actually movements inside the octagon. So my hand's going to 10:30. My other hand's going to 4:30. You see what I'm saying? But we're gonna get more detailed than that. Put those behind you for now. What I want to do is do a semicircle. I want everybody to be able to see me. We're gonna do something called 12 hands. We're only gonna use a few movements from 12 hands when we're actually working on the techniques. But I'll show you the entire set. 12 hands is not described as a strike and it's not described as a block. It's described as a movement because it's both. Okay, and we'll get into that in a minute. So if you just open up into a very narrow stance, you don't have to be in a deep core stance or anything like that. If you want to videotape it afterwards, I'll do the whole set for you, okay? Some of the most important things about 12 hands is you're going to realize that the power is inside of you. So if you try to muscle this, it won't work because you'll be fighting yourself while you're doing it. Breathing is important. I'll get to that later. I'll show you the breathing too when we start working on technique. What you're going to do is you're going to breathe in, you're going to open yourself up. And if you look at my hands right now, they're in a circle or quite possibly an octagon, right? And we're going to throw two movements down. And we're going to do it you're going to do it not only in a circular movement this way, you're going to do it in a circular movement this way. You're going to be very light. Don't bend. Don't do this. Don't do this. When you bend, the energy that's coming out of your body stops there. Exactly. You want your tip of your fingers to connect to your wrist, to connect to your elbow, to connect to your shoulder, connect to your hips, and connect to the ground. Okay? So you're going to open up, and you're going to simply go down. And you do it as fast as you can, just like you're trying to flick water off your fingers. The next move, you're going to open up, and you're going to go to 10. If you think about the clock, you're going to go to 10:30 and 1:30 on the clock. Okay? Got it? This time you're going to open up, and you're going to throw two spear hands right at the eyes. But if you look, I'm not straight. I'm bent, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'll use somebody small and weak for that in a minute. And then you're going to come up, right? But if you look, once again, my arms are bent, and I'm still at 10:30 and 1:30, and then you're going to come down, just like you're throwing two shudos to the collarbones. Okay? You're going to open up. Watch this. You're going to cut across. You're going to go this way and this way. Once again, 10:30, 1:30. If that clock tipped that way, you go that way. Let's start from the beginning. Up, up, out, excuse me, up, right hands up, down, open, cross. Good job. Okay, this is really what we're going to use, but I'll run through the whole thing if you want. Down, up, knife, down, up, watch this, out, in, over, down, out, in. This is the one that kills me. I want to feel like I want to go through the roof of this. You're going to come up just like this, just like you're throwing a block. Up. just like a Tom saying. But see how it's nothing like this or like this. It's all connected. Because what's your name?
Nelson.
Nelson. I want you to block with all of Nelson. And the way to block with all of Nelson is to make sure this is connected to this. Got it? Okay. Ready? One more time. For the technique's sake, you probably won't go past the cut. Okay, but for the technique's sake. Right now, open up. Come on up. Up. Open. Up. Down. Open. Out. Here. Cut in. Flick. Down. Out. Kill. Right here. Open. Up. Good. If you notice, you're throwing a block, right? Here, so I like working from the grab when somebody grabs me. So somebody grabs me, I like working from the grab because this is the same motion as this. And the better you get at this, the faster you can make it. But here I am in zone 2. So he has to make a move coming forward. If I get no shoulder motion or turning, I know he's using his front hand. Especially from this distance, he's probably not using his front foot. He's a little bit too close. So if he moves with his hand, well, back hand. Go. I'm going to cut across. The really cool thing about this, I'm not going to cut across like I'm throwing a block. I'm going to cut across like I'm throwing a strike. So as I come in, I'm going to go slow, come in and grab. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's it.
But you see what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. So this becomes this. So all that pain compliance that that Mr. Cassidy was showing you, that's the pain compliance. But if I take the time, if he comes down and I take the time to throw that block that everybody learns, what's the problem here? He's not going to stop, is he? But all of a sudden, I got to do something else, and I got to do something else for pain compliance. I got to block again, and I got to figure out something for pain compliance, right? I got to figure out to hit him. I didn't say this. Tom Soda said this. Pain is the currency that we purchase compliance with. You always have to hurt somebody and get them off balance before you can do something else. Now, Kempo is taught on a 3-tier system. Pain, right? What we just did, right? Pain, off balance, kill. It's that simple. When I mean kill, that might be disable, that may be take the person out of the picture. So if we work on that 3-tier system and it gets a little bit more difficult to go through that tier system, we end up with about 3 to 5 seconds that we're actually dealing with this person. And I didn't say this, Grandmaster Chow said this, the great Kempo master. If you do more than 4 moves, you're losing. Period. You're losing. That means they're on you because they started. Do me a favor, this is really cool. So all those cuts that we learned, so we went from this or this to this. Use the right hand. Oh. Use that hand. Right, use that hand. Right, now I want you to do that and then go over the Right? Am I thinking about blocking? Not at all. No. Hell with it. I don't want to block. Right, again. Okay, so shoot! Right? Immediately. Again, go. Shoot! Do that one and that one. Shoot! Ah! Yep. Don't do that. Yep. All right, now. Structure, come here. Sorry.
No, you still.
This is one of my favorite people in the whole world. Get into a front stance, fighting stance. Okay, cool. If she's to throw one up, it doesn't matter what block she throws or what strike she throws, right? What a lot of Americans have made the mistake of doing, and I won't get into why they do it, but right angles are very pretty. When you're judging a form, and somebody goes like this is gorgeous. That's BS. So when she does structure, she throws an upward block and she's at a right angle. I'll do the right angle. I know what I'm talking about. Right. One finger. Stop me. Stop me. Now, if that's a hammer fist or an axe kick, girl's dead, right? What's this? Stop. Okay. Now watch. Shoulder down. Make sure that this is connected to this circle. I weigh 235 pounds. How's that? Who wants to try that? Come on up. Just simple, right? Typical martial arts karate move, right? Right? Oh, nice right angle. Pay attention. How'd that work? Okay. So if you blocked, right, 235-pound guy, right? If you blocked that, what would happen? Well, no, that would happen.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, you might get that. You might get that little shit, right? Circle. Shoulder. Shoulder. What's your name?
Joe.
Joe. I want all of this. I want you to block with Joe, so that shoulder's going to be down. Okay, cool. Ready? Circle. Boom. Am I lying?
No.
I'm not lying.
Nope.
I'm telling the truth, huh? Everybody else? Go. Right angle. That's pretty, right? Score that higher in a kata? Maybe. It looks good. Right angles look good. I'm not saying they don't. Right? Right order.
Well,
Make a circle. Shoulder in. Circle. Boom. How'd that work?
that was way different.
Way different, way better, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Right? I'm not lying. It works. Move taught me right. So, right, once again, let's open up again. Now, to generate power from your body, from your toenails to your fingernails, being in a neutral stance makes it harder. So when you actually square up with someone, it becomes easier to launch these because now you're involved in it, okay? So it's harder to generate power from a neutral stance. That's why we do it. It's hard to do push-ups, but it makes it easier to push people. Okay, ready? Open up, out, open up, out, open up, out. Just like you're flicking water off your fingers. Nice, Pete. Open up, down, open up, cross, open up, out, trap, out, finger poke, down. So think about coming down on somebody and blocking a strike. Down. Good job. Out again. In. I love this one. Because as you're coming up, you're striking at the same time. Out. This one. Okay, good. Good. Somebody grab a partner. It's really funny. No, don't turn away. Didn't Mr. Cassidy go through that? Don't go away, go in. So if I come in with this hand, you're gonna cut this way. Good. No, watch this. It's not this. There are your right angles. The only power in this is your tricep. Push. 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 It works, doesn't it? Lower your shoulder. Push. How about that? Okay, ready? I'm gonna throw a back fist, you throw it. How about that? That's nice, right? Now, I was gonna bring safety glasses so she could poke me in the eye. Poke me in the face.
Don't pull them down.
How about that? Now, even if I don't get hit, the perception of pain, I'll turn away. But then we'll go over the off balance in a minute. You just did a whole bunch of off balance with Patrick. All right, go practice. Now, what am I doing? Am I giving you a specific technique to work on?
No, sir.
No.
So it's whatever.
I'll work on that. Okay, you don't have anything?
Jonathan, Jonathan.
Go. Hit him. He was late. Hit him.
Pay attention. Yeah.
Not the same. Like that.
But I'm ready. I'm ready. You know, you're right.
So kids are.
All right, watch this. Get the gist of it? No such thing as straight lines, only circles. If I walk in a straight line that way, eventually I walk up the face of the earth. Right? Everything's a circle. So now I taught you the octagon with your hands, but how about where you put your body? And I was watching Mr. Cassidy, and I was watching every time he affected a technique. And trust me when I tell you, his 12 was not his 12. Pete, you're a lot stronger man than here. See how I didn't use you for a while? Pete's a lot stronger, so if I'm using my 12, you're looking at that piece of paper against Pete's 12, Pete wins. End of story. But if I take this and I put my 12 towards Pete, but I cut him in half, and now I got him from 4:30 to 10:30, now I got half a Pete. Push against me. Now I have a chance. Okay? So when you're doing these cuts, throw a straight punch with that hand. My rear foot is coming out. Push against me. Isn't that cool? Okay. And the cool thing is, if he loads up that, if he gets smart and tries to get his 12 against my 12, go. Good. Throw that hand. And then watch this. Once again, I'm going to go from horrible time. I'm going to go from 4:30 to 10:30. I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go that way. Want to see a takedown? Why was I able to affect that? Yeah, I was off the center line. I was fighting half of them, not all of them.
You use his weight against himself.
Definitely. And that, you've heard instructors say, martial arts is all about using somebody's power against them, but then they can't tell you how to do it. That's what we did for me. That's what I did with Pete. So as he turned, he had to turn his spine, compress his spine, which shut off the nerve endings to his feet. Push. How many times is Mr. Patrick taking you down like this? And he usually comes here, right? Okay, but he's still coming this way. He's cutting you. Okay? Cool. It's a lot to think about. I'll try not to get too much complicated. So now what you want to do is you want to go back and forth with your partner. One more time. You want to go back and forth with your partner. Grab me with that hand. Now I want to take my back foot and put it out. Because now I can turn and have my 12. I can have all of John Hatfield against half of Pete. And that makes me happy. Okay? Right? Half a Pete is good for me. Okay? Try it. Okay, now I'm going to tell you why your rear foot is moving out. Right? I boxed, right? USA, I never went pro, I stayed amateur. But if I take my forward foot and move it out, where does my body go? It stays right there, doesn't it? Watch Mike Tyson, peekaboo boxing. Watch my rear foot. Where'd my body go? Now, if I've cut my opponent cut in half, the only thing he has is a small, short jab at me right here. He has to turn and hit me with his right hand. I got him. Here's the cut. Right, that's just boxing, but here's the cut. If I wanted to rip his throat out, it would be here or here. But either way, I'm cutting across. Okay, work on that. And here's the cool thing. Who's starting to think about the techniques that their instructors taught them and said, oh my God, it's there. It's there. All right, go.
That was nice. Thanks, buddy. That was good.
So don't take your back foot and step away because that's defense. What's she gonna do? She's gonna keep coming. It's 10:30. You're gonna step to 1:30. Step to 1:30. How about step 2:30?
So the back leg is.
Please tell him. I think so. I don't know. We're on that side. I can't really tell. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't make it.
So we're taking it from pain to off balance. Off balance can be a jiu-jitsu or a medium strike. Anything that gets the person's shoulders over their hips. This is an easy person to fight. You know, you can hit them. Steve, do me a favor. Anything that gets his shoulders over his hips. Just do me a favor. Put your shoulders over your hips. Kick. Don't move. Yeah, kick. Very hard. Punch him. Punch him. No, don't move. Don't go. If I got his hips over, keep your hips over your shoulders. If I keep your hips over your shoulders, I punch. Good.
Come at you?
Don't come at me. Just punch. Punch the air. Is that a powerful punch? No. That's weird, isn't it? Why? Because Once again, we'll go to the theory of halves, right? So if he's only punching with half the teeth, he's straight up. He launches that punch. That punch again. Punch again.
Punch it?
Yeah, punch again. Good. Right? He's neat. So now, Kane, so grabs me and punches me this hand. I come across and I get eyes, right? And once again, I'm moving my back foot. I'm cutting him in half. I'm going this way, right? Now I have to off balance Pete. It's not the final strike. I can off balance him with we know his hips are over his shoulders, right? I can off balance him with that. I can also off balance him with a medium strike. I'm not going to hurt Pete with a thrust punch or a rear punch from the backside. But I did get his shoulder. I'm not going to end Pete, is what I'm saying. But I did get his shoulders over his hips. You can't fight with your shoulders over your hips unless you're a super athlete. Now the coup de grace. Now I'm going to cut this time. I'm going to cut to 7:30. And here's the elbow that Mr. Cassidy showed me. There's the coup de grace. So if he goes to grab me from across, back foot comes out, I got a palm to the face. Just sometimes the presence of, or the anticipation of pain will buy a little bit of compliance, will buy you that half second. There's my medium strike. All right, I'm not gonna hit you, but I want you to fold over like I hit you. There's his shoulders. Now here's the final blow. I'm gonna go to his C-spine with a roundhouse elbow, but once again, I'm not gonna go straight. I'm gonna come through. And I'm going to show you one of our first katas. I know a lot of you guys have seen it, but we're going to go slow, and I want you to count how many seconds it takes. How many seconds? 3. Perfect. If you're doing anything,
That's 3 moves. In my calculation, about
that's fine. If I threw a little bit more power in the elbow, I might have wound up and take a little bit more time. But thank you. But that's right. And if you're taking more than 5 seconds, you're in a fight. You don't want to be in a fight. Offense. It's all me. All me. Okay? Okay, now, real quick. Thank you, sir. Folks, real quick. And then this maybe take a look at katas. Like, holy crap. I won't do the salutation, but I'll get to our first. Here's Mr. Smith. Here's the one. Okay? Okay. One kata, right? Tell me how long this takes. 2.5, 3 seconds. Segment 1 of the form. What do I do now? I turn a transition, right? Everybody thinks I'm going to my 6. Am I? No, I just went to 10:30. Right? Right? How many seconds? 2.5 to 3. Third segment. How many seconds? 3.5. Next segment. Once again, everybody thinks you're going to 6. Am I going to 6? Look where my foot's going. And what am I doing with this hand? Am I hitting straight or am I cutting? Watch how this hides my front ball kick. If I go like this and I throw a front ball kick both to 12, if I do this, if I block, and I go throw a front ball kick here, what happens? You can see it, can't you? Ready? Now if I hit with that hand, or straight, sorry. If I do this, now I'm going to throw a front ball kick. See it? A little too late, right? Now all of a sudden I'm looking at kata a lot different. There's 7 segments in one kata. 7 separate moves. There's only 2 attackers, but you can press 1 attacker 4 times, 1 3. And when you do it, they're no more than 7 seconds. How long does one kata take?
30 seconds.
Yeah, tops. So each segment is under 5 seconds, right? 7 times 5 is 35, right? That's how long you're dealing with each attacker. And Shihan Patrick was saying, I saw him out here and he said, you got something to do with technique, and you walk up to the person doing the technique. You walk into the person doing the technique, the person facing this way, he goes, great technique, how about guy 2? Who here has ever been in a fight with one person? Raise your hand. 1, 2, that's a minority. Who has ever been here in a fight where they brought somebody, or there was somebody else? Right? I have. Okay. Grew up on 4th Street in Brockton. Nobody came along. Well, if they came alone. They came out. So I want you to watch this real quick. This is our first one. Here's my pain compliance. Here's my cut. There's my block sits / strike. Here's my transition off at an angle. Here's this. Look at how long I address these opponents. This actually, believe it or not, is this guy's strike, this guy's strike, this guy's strike, and then I knock that strike away, come across, hit him again. I'm hitting his opposing shoulder. I'm not striking straight, although that'll pull a lot of points when people are judging kata. When I judge black belts, I'm not looking for this, I'm looking for this. Okay, now here's the kick. Here's the next segment. Believe it or not, this is an elbow. I'm actually attacking, cutting across and attacking. So I'm coming over. It's technically an outside block, but I'm coming over and cutting. Okay, and there's the strike. But then as he comes at me with the right hand, then he gets that. Okay, if you notice, that's cutting. And I slide up here, and then he throws that hand, and he gets that. And he gets out. Thank you. Good work. He's smart. Whose student is he? Smart. So what I want you to do is practice, and here's the cool thing. You're a jiu-jitsu school. Once you get past the pain compliance, use your jiu-jitsu to off-balance the person. If you're a striking school, taekwondo, strike the person with a medium strike, not a quick strike, not a fast strike, a medium strike to get their hips over their shoulders. And then just stand there and pause. If you're the uke, if you come in and you get blocked and you get eye gouged, and then you get a thrust punch or a front punch to the solar plexus, get here, pause for that person. Let them actually find the coup de grace. Let them find the power for how they're going to end you, okay? You know, when I say the best way to keep from killing you is to kill them, but when do you stop? When they stop, right? If they stop or run away, don't go chase them and break their neck. Don't do that. Don't chase them. All right, back. So, real slow. Come here. So real slow. If he goes to grab and I come in with this and I hit, and I cut through and I hit, I take my back foot out, I slide. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to strike this way, not this way. Go through, bend over like I really hit you. Pause for a moment. What would you do? You would right here, right? You need him at the rear foot, you get a little bit more pain. What about this? Right? What about this? What about this? What about this? Now, a lot of people do this and they take their opponent down. I hold them there. No, stay right there. I'm going to break your neck. Don't move. Just don't go down. I don't slap out. I'm not going to let you slap out. Right? You are flexible. So practice that. And you do the other. And if you do it in jiu-jitsu, if you roll a person and get him on his back, look. Just take a moment. Lay there for a minute. Let them actually find what they're going to do next. I know what I would do. Right through their jaw. Right? That'll stop something. All right, go ahead. Thank you. Yep.
Take the butt. Yep. So I went to contacts for a while, and then I had issues and then stopped.
Yeah. Don't move yet. No. Give it a strike in the medium strike. It's me, right there, right in the base.
Where's he going?
I gotta think about it, so I gotta slow down.
I'll help you.
Buddy. No, stay right out of the way.
Let's go back to him. Oh!
Wait, where's the trout? Because I gotta move my phone. Okay.
Oh, so she's back to that. Remember, quick strike, right? What do I got to do? Medium strike.
Adam Staples, Maddie, and Adam.
Adam and Maddie.
Yes.
So we never Hey.
All the way up here. Back to my sleeping closet. Stuck my phone right there.
So we tried. I tried doing this.
I thought you were going straight with it.
Put me off balance.
I thought you asked about tax first. Oh, yeah.
That's cool. I gotta tell you, the step up to this is.
Actually, I was trying to
Step up to this is no. The step up to this is no.
like, I was trying to go long shirt.
Especially with all the cameras around now. His girlfriend's got a. Bro.
Sorry, I think it's in this one.
Do you know what's funny, Tom? Like if I want to do it,
Why wait?
that's just it's just fire. You know that.
Lost. But if you watch too, I went this way.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm piecing together.
Finish him?
Strike. Took this out of
Because honestly,
left leg and my left. They don't come back. They go behind them.
I noticed it like when I first got here, but I didn't see it.
Watch me this go. First going straight to 6. I'm going
They're going for that same thing.
I'm here. I only heard 5 guys.
Last night. I heard the clap for the team.
You are. That's the whole point. You're always attacked.
So let's see what I
There you go.
I go all the way down.
I'm trying to think something different. Really good.
Right next to Stop and Shop. Across the street from that Stop and Shop Plaza. Stop. Really? You want to hit it? No, it's just like fighting my instincts.
And you teach the same curriculum every day?
Like, this music is
I don't feel like watching stuff. You see what
no, you coming in and it's more than you really got it. Right there. So, oh, you want that? Yes. You're already here, right? Push. Straighten some out. Well, I don't want to. When you're coming out. So good. Now they're looking at you. That's right. So, like, and then you do these things. You can talk these things. You work. Nobody's telling you why it's working. And then when he's down, unless he smashes himself. Adults like, I know. That's from the Senegal.
it's just like super.
Yeah.
I feel like what John said, like, what's that?
You don't got to put my hands, man. You got to pull my hand. Because you're already right here. You can skeleton. You already had me down here. What's your momentum?
Yeah, in this case, so, I mean, I know you're holding my hand and you got your hand down. So if you're picking up and still
Really up to you. If you want to go for it, just not for it.
No.
It's white. Whatever you got. Turn my arm.
Thank
There you go. I'm on the
So I was listening to Cowboys. Yeah, I don't know if I'm
What's that?
I do. With the thing that
you can I'm trying to think of it.
and then I like your steak now. Yeah.
That's what we're
I mean, yeah, that could work.
It was a really good thing.
This height, yeah. See that?
So like, I did. Where was it? Over here? Much more effective than trying to I'm ready to done. Put it off. Step on my goddamn foot.
Yeah, you know, I mean, before, yeah.
I didn't think that was going to happen. That was great.
Exactly. Like,
Just want to warn you. Really though, too. Like, you really just go think about it. I think also just like take your eyes. Yeah. Eye gouge.
It would have made them. It was a win-win.
that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Now that you're there.
But the way they put it, you never heard that his mom think about it. That changed.
Bravo.
I'm rough. Dad.
Dad. Same.
Real quick, almost every system. Let's explore. Who has this? We have 4 pins. Come in, right? Put the guy in the ribs as he comes in. And then who has this? In a form. Just about everybody does. The Okinawan forms, the Korean forms, the Japanese forms, just about it. But what this is, so if I bust her in the, if she goes to hit me with that hand, I bust her in the ribs, and then she follows me what did I just do? I just cut, didn't I? So it didn't become this, it became this. Now watch my elbow. My elbow's not gonna go to 12. My elbow's gonna go that way. That's not doing it.
Yeah.
Okay? You're supposed to feel horrible when I do it. All right, you got everybody else set? I didn't want to give you too much. Don't forget your papers.
Thank you.
Spend a lot of money. Let's bow, let's bow.
Wait, we just
You guys about ready? You guys ready to eat?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, thank you for your patience. Let me over here. I just got done with a couple of things. Hey guys. Guys. You guys ready to eat?
Yes.
Let's go eat. My guys, we got one thing about this. We got to do it before we eat. So we'll have to. You got fun? Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna get